Hello everybody and welcome to part 8 of my Desert China series. We have finished Petra, we have finished Oracle, and we are currently building Chichen Itza. And I've already seen that one of the disadvantages of turning down open borders is that they're just going to pester you about it, so that's unfortunate. It is nice to see somebody willing to go after Iroquois. In fact, we might consider paying them to do it. Let's look at military scores. It's really annoying where the Iroquois are. So, Aztecs have already expressed an interest. So yeah, let's see. Okay, civil services here, and I didn't bother checking our tiles. But looks like we were growing in a turn anyway, so no need. 2 turns. We're just into 2 turns, if I read that correctly. So, yeah, this is fine, and then we'll start populating the 4 food tiles just to get as numerous as possible. Final religion settled by the Iroquois. Okay, that's the final straw. So let us see what this guy actually wants to make good on his dissatisfaction. What? No. Okay, damn. He was just coming to us saying, hey, I don't like this guy. You want to do something about it? Man. Yeah, he tends not to be bought into war. I don't want to give up on this, though, to be quite honest with you. So let us run the gamut. Everybody's got a price. We're making good money, and we need to check the Iroquois. We can't do it ourselves. We're too far away. Our military is such. The fact that they just picked up the final religion. They can keep till. I'm too busy talking. I've seen in the past that once it gets to around 10, 11, 12, that's usually when they really don't want to. I don't want to actually be paying this much, though. Alright, fine. I just don't like how far the Iroquois are going. Okay. I mean, if this is coast and this is coast, we gotta assume we're pretty much at the edge. I don't like that he's in my way. Yeah, this works. We'll just sit tight after moving only once. Alright, this guy's coming down for Rio de Janeiro as well as Salvador. So, that is what we will do. The camp has been cleared, so I'm not sure what this is about, but we have grown militarily, so let us move him down here so he can actually shoot at this guy. Okay, road's done there. Says our borders are going to grow in 3 turns, so we'll finish this up, and if it grows there, he can just hop in. Otherwise, this guy, I might just buy like this tile next, just so I can have the rest of the visibility, because this looks like mountain. Yeah, I gotta see if there's a mod where you can actually see the progress of religious conversion. This guy is getting up here, so we'll do like that. We can have him bounce here, and then we'll probably have him sit tight like that. We should get him more up north here, though, just in case we do get into a spot of trouble. Because we did just expand our military by 1 unit. Okay, a lot going on. Horses, gold for truffles. Gold for truffles. Okay. We could re-up on that, but we don't need to. In fact, all of our own luxuries are out, so I want to hold on to that. I did see he had silk. So in the event he ever comes up with a duplicate. Yeah, he does have 2. Does it say the city? if I'm reading this correctly, it has access to silk and cotton, so we might get a spare copy. So I'm going to hold on to that. We don't need... Gold's not a duplicate for us. Losing grasp on Cape Town. We lost Buenos Aires, and we're about to lose Cape Town. Okay. Alright, so he wants our horses. I want to revisit this just because he's had a turn to come to realize that he's got a religion now. Right. I really would like to be able to turn up the heat on him. Okay, watermill is finished, so let's move over here. That doesn't actually speed growth up at all, so we'll stay put onto shrine. Okay, let's double back here. Road is finished there. We'll get to that road, and then maybe these two come when to do roads over to Shanghai. Because once these are all finished, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we are 10 turns from growing to 6, so that would be up, not at a loss. Let's see, you can bounce. Alright, visibility is restored. So yeah, I do think I want to bring this guy up here like this. That way he can respond to anything that happens regarding this city. That was his purpose. We will step and upgrade. It's nice that this guy decided to come after my archer. We'll go ahead and slam into him full stop. He'll probably attack the archer, but this keeps him over here while we try to move this guy over here. We will barter for open borders next turn so that we can get through without losing potency. But yeah, I do think holding on to our gold luxury in preparation of possibly being able to trade for silk is a good idea. Or if somebody says they want ivory or truffles, we can visit that as well. Alright, next we grow border-wise into iron. So I think I will go ahead and switch to this farm. We lose one turn, but we're already developing these farms ahead of our growth, and then this way we can go straight into the iron after that. So 11 and 4, 7 and 6. Let's get that. Yeah, let's get the stable up because that's going to increase the production in that city, and that seems like a good thing to go for. Alright, 4 and 2. If we gain 7 food, we can shave a turn off. So this picks up 4. Oh, there we go. That's all we had to do. And we didn't lose a turn on this. So I don't know how to read that those numbers indicating that. Cape Town desires truffles. I was just talking about this. Alright, so, and Cape Town, if I'm not mistaken, is the one we just lost as a friend. So that should get us to ally. Oh, whoops, am I... Oh, no, I always remember the right one. Alright, so the Iroquois have 37 above us. I'm pretty sure we'll get 40 rep for doing this. So that'll put us above them and give us the ivory. We don't have anybody that wants ivory, but whatever. We'll satisfy whatever quests we can. More mountains. If this is a pass-through, I don't know if it is, then I'd rather come through here. Because last we knew there was an archer here. We know there's a camp there. It is a pass-through. Oh, very nice. Okay. So this is a pretty serious camp, right, with the pikemen and stuff. But we can come down here, get visibility, and then go from there. That is Inca's problem. And I am content to leave it that way. Alrighty. So we'll be able to piggyback on that road for a turn, it looks like, or like half a movement point. Oh dear, look at this. This is really good. If I step here and shoot, we get out of this guy's way, but we can get out of that guy's way this turn. Let's just go ahead and do this. No, because if he was to move back here, that would be a problem. Okay, we'll just finish him off. Okay, let's try to get open borders here. Only 1 gold per turn. That's probably because we're so close. Usually it's 2 if they're distant, but alright. So we can move all the way to here without being out of movement, so that lets us do this. Alright, it's enough to convert. Nice, and then we'll secure Salvador too. So that means we'll be pressuring Morocco's satellites and preventing Morocco from converting. Yeah, nice. Nice. Okay, I'm going to play the religion game much better this time, I promise. Okay, all looks well. 2 turns from Chichen Itza. It is unfortunate we had a natural golden age already, but it was very profitable, so I make no apologies there. Truffles connected for Cape Town, and that does put us to allyship. No longer friends with Cape Town. We zoom ahead. Okay, yet another settler. Somebody has to stop the Iroquois. Is it you? Ah. Alright. Well, at least we're going to be upping our growth here, because we are past civil service, so every farm we put up is going to be a good one. Okay, so you just come up here again to defend that. We'll come here, visibility. I'll come here because I kind of want to see what's going on. Are they going for the camp, or did the camp already get cleared, or are they coming for us? All very valid questions. Alrighty, so we grew to here. There's no reason to work that tile right this second. If we pull a food off of there, it doesn't hurt our growth. We don't really need to be need our production to be that, you know, wham bam in your face. We can grow to that tile is what I'm getting at. So this guy's finished, so let's go develop that, and then like I said, buying this tile next so that this guy comes here seems like a good idea. Alrighty. It sucks that he's going to get his attention turned off by that boat indefinitely, but what can you do? Unfortunately, this is going to use up all of our mobility, so we can't move here and convert. That's unfortunate, but not too problematic. Okay, and we are actually safe on this tile, so that's really good. Hopefully here we can see a bunch of stuff, so that maybe we can go around this way to avoid that camp altogether. Yay, we actually do get to use the road. Okay, there's a hill. Somebody's going to occupy it though, because that's just been the way this scout's life has been. Chichen Itza is ours. Yay. What is this about? Oh, wow. Okay, Nanjing has grown. We're going to be building a farm there. We should probably purchase a second hill if we're going to be... Oh. Okay, so he is going for that camp. So what I'll do is I'll go here just to occupy this hex. Because whatever damage he does, we should be able to, like, step back, shoot, get in there. Something like that. That's our camp. It don't matter either way. It's not like somebody's asked for it or anything. Alright, so horses and wine for cocoa. Oh, and he's got silk available, so that's going to be wine for silk. No hesitation. Very good. Much better. Alright. I still want to talk to this guy. And I gotta remember that if I accidentally hit discuss trades right here, so I don't have to actually get out of that. Okay. Maybe I should have asked before I got rid of my luxury. Let's see. We'll start with Venice, because he is the least threatening to us. Oh, no, we won't. We can't get as much gold. No, we're done dealing with the Iroquois. I'm upset with them. I'll take their money yet, but let's do this instead. Okay. Let's look at military again. Iroquois are here. Aztecs. Poland. Poland! I wasn't even thinking about that. They'd be an underdog, but they could do a dent. And maybe them taking the jump means... Whoops, not cities. Would mean that the Aztecs would be... Ah. Yeah. That's annoying. Okay, with Chichen Itza in the books, our happiness is golden, so to speak. Let us see here. 1 turn until we can start work on Barometer. So, let's throw out an archer. Okay. That's works. But what I was getting at is what to build over here. Namely, we don't have to go for the circus. So, temple or amphitheater. You know what? I think amphitheater are... Well, no. I think I alluded to this before. I'd really like to be able to get into Renaissance by way of banking. Mainly because I want Machu Picchu, I want Alhambra, and quite frankly, this fourth trade route would be really nice. Because then we can actually feed Shanghai. So I don't want to ramp up the culture because we got a lot of ground to cover scientifically in order to get into rationalism after Republic. So no, I do not want to buff my culture right now. So let's buff our faith. Okay, so we step up here. If we step here, we can get some cover, and then we step here and avoid that camp, because we do need to avoid that camp. That's a pikeman. That's not something we're going to be able to tangle with successfully. Alright, caravan is finished, but we are not stopping. Unit needs... Oh, good. We'll just convert. Nice. Okay, that's more gold per turn for us. We do need to start considering what to do with that gold, although, as I alluded to before, I think saving it for multiple university purchases is a good idea. We can force the production in this city, especially once the stable is up. We can kind of force the production in this city, although not by much. This city is going to need to have it bought. This city obviously can put it up in no time. I'm not going to be comfortable manning it because we got a lot of fresh water and Petra tiles, but it's got to be done. And once Barometer is built, like, you know, what else would the production in the city go for? Lesser buildings, maybe another military unit or two. So yeah, we're doing what we can. Alright, next turn we finally get to see what happens with this camp. Can we be a little more successful with this camp? That's an awkward way to approach it. Okay, theology is here, so we grew, so let's do that, and let us build Barometer in 5 turns. 5 turns, that's really good. That's really good. Okay. And we are working a couple of 4 food tiles, so I'm feeling really good about that. It looks like we're right in the middle between shaving it down to 4. So there's no way we can achieve that. That's fine. Yeah, 4 is great. Or 5 is great. Beijing loves the king. All the more reason to load up on those food tiles as much as we can. Let us just experiment. 3 and 5. Still 3 and 5. I confused myself there. 3 and 6. So that's not okay. But all the rest were. 3 and 5. Okay. This way we maximize our growth at a time we have a multiplier on our growth, and I think that's a smart play. Alright. City connection is established. We are operating... Oh, wow. I would have thought at 5 it would have been closer to like 5.5. So is the market acting upon that? I don't know, but that's actually higher than I would have guessed. Okay, so this city is going to grow in 3, and then we still have another tile for it to develop. So maybe this guy comes here, starts pre-building the roads, and then one of these guys, because we're pretty much caught up in the capital after these guys finish, we can have one of them come over and like finish up from behind. Especially considering this guy just finished. Speaking of which, let's have the archer head back here. We have no visibility here, and we haven't all game. That's really irresponsible. Silk connected for Bogota. Nice. So there's more culture. Although that's a double-edged sword, because of what I was just talking about. So we will keep our eyes on the prize as far as getting education slammed out as soon as possible, getting as many universities. So that's what I plan on saving gold for. Looks like Rowclaw has converted naturally, and that's worth looking into because we are... able to purchase with faith. So I'm thinking it's time to give Poland our religion. This is the last religion, but they're just getting obnoxious left and right. This religion was the earliest one in the east, so the sooner we get Poland on our side, the better, perhaps. You know, I could have had this archer come up here and deal with this boat, but that boat is not important. You know what we could do? Maybe buy a horse. Maybe I should have built a horseman. I'm just thinking, you know, very mobile, help our... Because we're going to have more and more missionaries coming out, especially if we finish Barometer. And there's like darkness here, we just don't know if it's safe. And I don't want a radar, because it could be any of these guys' units. You know, another settler getting spit out or something like that. Anyways, missionary there. Let's spread our wares to Poland. And of course, if you share a religion, you know, that's a... diplomatic modifier as well. They have happily adopted your religion in the majority of their cities. A bold 25 compared to the faint 10. So yeah, nice. We're pressuring this city, not very quickly, but you know, Barometer will fix that, and we are able to whip out them missionaries left and right. It does not look... Okay, never mind. It looks like he did buy a missionary to get his own cities up. That makes perfect sense. But it does mean by the time we get to our third missionary... Oh, I guess we are on our third missionary. Because our first one was here and here. Yeah. And now here and here. So let's look at this. I didn't bother... Yeah, look at that. Oh, he's got 3 influencing. We got 5. Well, whatever. We can flip that at our will. I think spreading to other civs is going to be way more important, especially diplomatically speaking. So yeah, let's just swerve, avoid that altogether. Okay, I'm glad to see him out here, because that means if we're going to run into trouble, he's going to run into trouble first. I don't think this is worth it. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. He can't capitalize on that, but we sure will be able to next turn, so absolutely. Okay, so yeah, we're finally getting our military competent for our lands. I wouldn't say it's scary, but the way we can have visibility and stuff. Nice. Okay, so we'll back you up. That should finish it off. If not, this does it either way. And that's our camp. Oh, cool. And he gets to deal with the leftovers. Or roll call. Oh, somebody did want that camp? Encampment cleared for Bogota. Now allies. Okay. I wonder why. Cleared for Bogota. Oh, I didn't know they wanted this camp cleared. Whew, that is rough. So our culture just went through the roof. Okay. I mean, it's not like there's other filler policies that suck, like the commerce opener. We could build Big Ben. That's probably going to be really good too, so yeah, I guess we got to accept that that might very well be in our future. Okay, let's build a market in this city. Stable is done. So let's go ahead and work this. We grow 2 turns sooner. Nice. In this city, let's build a temple. Gotta come around. Oof, this timing is bad. If we were 1 hex off, I'd feel better about it. I don't really want to leapfrog over him. This has got to be an end of the line of some sort, right? Even if it's not, I don't want to... Maybe one day we'll take over a coastal city and find out, but... Alrighty, so this guy's done. We love the King Day. We still have 1 more 4 food tile to pick up. So... I can move him down here, and we can make the decision to buy the tile or not next turn. It is nice to see that nothing's going on here. So, and nothing will from this point on, especially if we have the archer just hang back. Actually, that's not true. The moment we buy this tile. So, yeah, if that's our plan, we can just get the archer out of here, really. Once I moved the worker here and saw there was nothing down here, the archer should have come up here and, like, dealt with this boat or something. Anyways, sadly, we cannot cross the river this turn. So, that's unfortunate. Alrighty, everything's going fine. Yeah, if I had known that that was going to happen, I would have let them keep the camp, to be honest with you. It's too soon to despair, though. I mean, this way we do get the... Oh. Okay, well, hopefully he lightens up. Alright. Oh, dear. You built wonders that they coveted. You are competing for the favor of the same city-states. Okay, well, it's a good thing we gave them our religion, or else we would be in hot water. Nanjing demands gold. Well, I'll tell you what, we actually have our own gold, so yeah. Alrighty. Okay, and how badly does Poland... You're competing for the favor of the same city-states. It wasn't This is so funny. Like, I'm not going to fret it. We're at a point now that, monetarily speaking, we could buy our way into, like, starting wars and, you know, all that good stuff. While I'm discussing that, let's just... Still not game, huh? Okay. The problem with them hating us over the city-states is that if we were able to buy their way into like starting wars or whatever, it would be a lesser deal. So let's go back to military and let's isolate Rome. Oh, Rome is up there. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking that was Venice. So let's talk to Rome. We've actually been somewhat friendly as far as like trades and such. What's it say? City-states. Jeez. I wasn't actually competing for it. Alright. So, first of all, will you declare war on Hiawatha? No. Okay. Will you declare war on Pedro? Gold per turn 21. Ugh. I mean, if it comes down to that, I can afford it. I just do not want to. That's kind of ugly. Okay. So let us buy this tile. And we can grow into it next turn. Get started there. So now this archer can just get out of here. Owning this tile gives us visibility on everything but what is almost certainly a mountain. Okay. We'll come here because it's safer. We don't have any visibility buff from the hill because we have limited visibility. Oh man, that sucks, the way the diplomacy... I'm not going to let it bother me too much, because that's one thing I learned last series, is that I was just paying too much attention to what the diplomacy would be. So I'm not going to like sell my soul to it or nothing, but... is this a Roman city? It kind of looks like it, right? Is it worth bartering for open borders with them? They tend to be friendly, but they are pretty far away. 1 gold per turn? Alright. Do a little quick cut through. Alright, now here we are pre-building the roads just because it's a long extension and I don't know when I'll be able to finish it. Okay. Alrighty, another... Whew, lot of growth. Okay, borders of Beijing have grown. Interesting. Alright, one of these is going to say Beijing, so let's go ahead and do that, because we're going to... No, this one first. It's going to... I mean, this one's going to be freshwater, so yeah, I would want that one first, but this one's already actively being developed. Let's see here. Our projects are 8, 9, and 7 in the expands. Yep, 7, 7, 6. So this one here actually got sped up by 2 turns. Guangzhou. Nice. Okay, that's those extra hammers from the stable. I appreciate that. Alright, Nanjing has grown. This would be the next freshwater farm, so we'll lock that one in. Shanghai has grown. Okay. Next growth in 13 turns. Why is that so low? Grasp of Zanzibar. Aztecs have enhanced. Why is that growth so low though? Like, what are we getting here? 13. Oh, because the aqueduct. Okay, the aqueduct. That's why. All right. I was going to say, last time it said 27. Hey, we're first to meet Mombasa. That's just odd. Okay. Nobody else has met them. So as soon as they give us a quest, we are going to be alone. Cool beans. I do kind of want to head over here. There was a boat buzzing around. Maybe, yeah, once he gets eyes over here, we can move this warrior over here. Because we are going to be sending multiple missionaries this way, hopefully. Okay. Might have to cross a river. We'll barter with open borders for them next turn. It's too bad we didn't do it before the whole city-state debacle. Totally unintentional. If I could take it back, I probably would. So you know what? It might be worthwhile keeping all three of these guys down here because Brazil's getting upset. So something like the archer stays here, he stays here. I mean, that doesn't allow us much freedom to swinging over to here, but it does mean this passageway is blocked. I mean, we can shift that around, but for now that's adequate. Okay, we are past the half-hour mark. Series took a minor downward turn with that city-state debacle, but we will manage the best we can. Let me know what you guys think thus far. Anything you'd be doing differently. I'd appreciate to hear. Hopefully somebody's got some tips on how to deal with the Iroquois. I mean, I guess we could just go straight into building military and go confront them, but we don't have the text for it. Like, once we get into banking, maybe, but then, you know, I don't know. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next part. Take care.